Have you ever been a victim of a scam? It's a question that might bring to mind a feeling of unease, a memory of misplaced trust, or perhaps even a sense of disbelief. Scams, in their many forms and variations, are a pervasive reality in our world, one that can affect anyone, anywhere, and at any time. So, what exactly are scams? Simply put, they are deceptive schemes designed to swindle you out of your hard-earned money or personal information. They might come as an unexpected phone call, a suspicious email, or even a friendly face on the street. Scams are as diverse as they are deceptive, with new methods constantly emerging to keep up with our evolving society. From the elderly retiree to the savvy entrepreneur, no one is immune. But here's the good news. Scams aren't invincible. They thrive on ignorance and complacency. With knowledge, awareness, and a healthy dose of skepticism, they can be thwarted. Scams can be devastating, but with knowledge and vigilance, they can be avoided. The telephone, a common household item, yet a tool for deception. It's a gateway for fraudsters to exploit unsuspecting individuals through various phone scams. One of the most common is robocalls, automated messages designed to trick you into sharing sensitive information. Then there are imposter scams, where con artists pretend to be someone you trust, like a family member or a government official. And let's not forget lottery or prize scams, you know, the ones where you're told you've won a massive prize but need to pay a fee to claim it. Yeah, those. The key to avoiding these scams lies in awareness and skepticism. Always question unsolicited calls, especially those pressuring for immediate action or payment. Never share personal information over the phone unless you initiated the call and trust the other party. And finally, use call blocking services to reduce the number of unsolicited calls. Remember, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. In the real world, scams can be even more convincing. Door-to-door sales scams, for instance, involve con artists who use high-pressure tactics to sell you products or services that are either non-existent or of low quality. If a salesperson seems overly eager, or if they're unable to provide detailed information about their product, be wary. ATM skimming, another con game, is where scammers install a device on an ATM that captures your card information when you insert it. Always inspect the ATM before use and cover your hand when entering your PIN to protect against hidden cameras. Fake charities, too, are a common ploy. These scams prey on your goodwill, manipulating you to donate to causes that don't exist. To avoid these, always research a charity before making a donation. The key is to be vigilant and informed. Don't be rushed into parting with your money or disclosing personal information. Trust your instincts. If something doesn't feel right, it probably isn't. In the digital age, the internet is a playground for scammers. The web weaves together a vast network of information, communication, and entertainment. But lurking beneath the surface are the dangers of internet scams. These take many forms, and it's important to understand them in order to stay safe. First, let's talk about phishing emails. These are deceptive messages, often disguised as coming from a trusted source, like your bank or a popular online service. They entice you to reveal sensitive information, such as your passwords or credit card numbers. To avoid falling victim to phishing, always check the sender's email address for inconsistencies, never click on suspicious links, and never share your personal information via email. Then we have fake websites. These are sites designed to look like legitimate businesses or organizations, but they're actually set up to steal your information or money. They might ask for your login credentials or lure you into making a purchase that will never be delivered. To protect yourself, always check the website's URL for any strange characters or misspelling, and look for secure website indicators like a padlock symbol in the address bar. Online shopping scams are another common threat. These can involve selling non-existent products, counterfeit goods, or even taking over legitimate seller accounts. To steer clear of these, do your research before buying. Read reviews, check the seller's ratings, and use secure payment methods. Lastly, there's the danger of social media scams. These can come in the form of clickbait, fake friend requests, or even messages from friends asking for money. Always be cautious about who you interact with online, and think twice before clicking on links or sharing personal information. Remember, these scams all prey on the same thing: your trust. Scammers can be incredibly persuasive, but remember that if something seems too good to be true, it probably is. The internet can be a dangerous place. Always verify before you trust. Avoiding scams is all about awareness and caution. Let's take a moment to reflect on what we've uncovered today. We dived into the murky world of scams, exploring their various forms, from insidious phone calls to real-world trickery and the ever-evolving menace of internet fraud. The common thread weaving through all these scams: deception and manipulation. Remember, phone scams often play on fear and urgency. The caller may claim to be from a government agency, a charity, or even a loved one in distress. They may demand immediate payment or personal information. Your best defense? Hang up. If you're worried, reach out to the relevant organization directly using a trusted number, not the one provided by the caller. In the real world, scams can be just as cunning. From Ponzi schemes to fake charities, the objective is to dupe you out of your hard-earned money. Be vigilant. Do your research before investing or donating. If something seems too good to be true, it probably is. The internet, a vast playground for scammers, is rife with phishing emails, fake websites, and online shopping scams. Be skeptical. Check the email address, look for secure website indicators, and use trusted payment methods. But perhaps the most potent weapon in your arsenal against scams is skepticism. Question everything. Verify information before acting on it. Scammers thrive on exploiting trust and urgency. Slow down, think it through, and don't be afraid to say no. If you suspect you've encountered a scam, don't keep it to yourself. Report it to your local authorities. By doing so, you're not only protecting yourself, but also helping to safeguard others. In conclusion, while scams are pervasive and ever-evolving, you are not powerless. Your awareness, skepticism, and willingness to verify information are your strongest defenses. These, coupled with reporting dubious activities, can significantly reduce your risk of falling victim to these deceitful tactics. Stay vigilant, stay safe. Knowledge is your best defense against scams.